Oh my gosh, we are back for the first time since it's reopened all the way. We're going into DCA. Now, because the last thing I filmed here was an epic Disneyland history documentary that took me weeks to finish, I'm going to try to do what I usually never manage to pull off and keep things short and sweet. Today, we have a reservation and an appointment to see DCA's newest land, the Avengers Campus. Somehow, some way this morning, my friend Fake Tyler had managed to get a virtual reservation for the new Spider-Man ride. So there's no backing out now, dude. We gotta do this. Straight into the land, straight onto the ride. You did it, dude.
Let's party.
You slung your digital webs.
Let's go.
I may have made a huge mistake here, which is that I still haven't caught up on all these movies. My one regret of 2020. Where did the time go? Oh snap, dude, there he is. It's Spider-Man. This is trippy because there's really no one in here, but that's because there's a very long line to get in. Unless you got the sweet Tyler reservation. Good job, dude. Thank you. Whoa, check it out. I'm assuming that's a new store. We're almost there. Oh, look at this. A spider box. All right, here we are. This is all happening so fast. Dude, I woke up, popped out of bed, put on my clothes, drove down here, parked, walked in. Bam, they're waiting for us. Straight on. Wow, check out this theming. Dude, looks like we're going to Circuit City. You like that? I stole your joke. Tyler made that joke. TM. Dude, is that a Super Soaker 50? All I know about this ride is that it's a shooting ride like Toy Story Midway Mania, but no guns, right? Use your hands. Use your hands. You gotta use your hands? You gotta find those webs. It's like a baby's toy. I'm not super into shooting rides. I'm more of a pacifist, you know? I heard we're shooting robots, so it's cool. It's like you'll pacifist through robots. Right, I'm more of a pacifist, not a shooter, not a passive shooter. Hey, it is really hot. Yes. All right. Here we go.
Welcome to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade. Thanks to funding from Tony Stark, Web has brought together the world's most brilliant engineers.
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter Parker, and here at Web we got access to some pretty awesome tech, like these spider bots, for example. Check it out. They have this really cool self-replicating feature.
I hope Spider Pig is in this ride. Dude, look at all this stuff. I have no idea what's going on.
Everything in their path.
Looks like the spider bots are getting out of control. Oh, they're getting in the vents. I'm guessing that's where we come in. Spider-Man needs our help.
I could use some help. Everyone head to the Slingers and we'll team up to stop the spider bots before they destroy the campus.
All right, here we go to the Slinger vehicle. Oh, dude, we're back in high school. All right, there's the loading area. Oh, no. All right, so we're supposed to do this with our arms while on the ride. So no guns, no anything, just fling your arms around. So, fortunately or unfortunately, it is a 3D ride. So I don't know how this is gonna look to you. To be honest with you, I wasn't even gonna try to film it, but then I thought, might as well give you my thoughts. Not that my thoughts really matter, but this way, I won't have to hear people asking me what I thought of it for months. All right, guys, don't forget your glasses. He can't see without his glasses. Yeah, we got Johnny Depp in disguise with us. All right. It. We're about to load up into our Slinger mobile or whatever it's called. Here we go. Good luck, Allie. All right, we're in. No seatbelt. Here we go. It's doing something. Okay, we're supposed to fling our arms out. Practicing just This kind of reminds me of a Figment ride. All right, here we go. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. A lot of spider bots here. It's so loud. It's so loud on this ride. Whoa, that is a big pretzel. Dude, there's a lot going on in here. A lot of screaming and yelling and people flinging their arms around. Oh, my score is not very good. A lot of this. A lot. You guys look like you're dancing. There are a lot of robots in here, guys. No, that's Spider-Man. Oh, he's free. He's free.
Also, the giant monster bot.
Look at this thing.
Those chain reactions.
I don't know what's going on. Oh man! Alright! Oh, that went by so fast, dude! Woo! There was so much screaming and yelling. Look, you guys all got a great score, and then there's me. Just like the last campus I was on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've never been to a rave, but that's what I picture it being like. A lot of, Oh, okay. Whew. Dang, I didn't even get on the leaderboard, dude. My score was too low. Well, that was cool because, like I said, I haven't seen all of the Marvel movies yet. I have not caught up, but I didn't need to see any of them to just get the ride. So as much backstory as I'm sure there is, it was cool that I didn't need to know it, you know? Oh, look at this. This is what they look like when we're not trying to fling our arms at them. Dude, look at this. This is cool because Spider-Man is actually talking to people, interacting with everybody, answering their questions, you know. And from what I understand, when he's done with this is where the Spider-Man little stunt show happens. All right, dude, there you go. Spider-Man slinking off backstage. We just might get to see some stunts. Oh, there he is. It's finally happening. Hi, Spider-Man. Whoa. Yeah, look at that! Whoa, awesome!
Okay, don't forget to tag me on your video. # Amazing Spider-Man.
He's going backstage. I think this is the part where he flies through the air. Wait for it.
Spider-Man is cleared for takeoff.
Oh my gosh! Ooh!
Okay, that's still a bit.
And here he goes. He's going down the wall. Doing the spider crawl. Dude, and then he goes right back to taking sick pics with people. Dude, honestly, that was awesome and worth waiting for. It might even be better than the Spider-Man ride. All right, so I've been in the Avengers Campus for several hours now, and I think I've finally got the lay of the land. And the land itself, by the way, is not very large. I mean, footprint-wise, remember, this was Bugs Land, so it was never gonna be huge. But I am surprised how much stuff they managed to pack into this space. Once you pass the Spider-Man store and the Spider-Man ride, things start to open up big time. Check this out. The Spider-Man ride building may look a little bit like an old Circuit City, but this main building with the jet on top is truly impressive. Yeah, I like the look of that. This is their building they're saying will eventually be the entrance to their next big e-ticket attraction. I don't know how true that is because, to be honest with you, I haven't paid much attention to the whole Avengers Campus thing. But what I can tell you is today I've seen this building be meet and greet central. See? Look at that. I have seen a lot of superheroes around on top of and inside of this building today. Starting, of course, with my favorite of them all, Iron Man.
Shots for that. Very good company. Now come on, you three. Have yourself a good time. Hey, I knew you guys were coming. A little Falcon told me. Step forward and let's hang out.
And of course, Iron Man's not the only hero out here. Hey, check it out. There's the Black Panther right there. Hey, look, it's Thor up there. Dude, you guys ever think about this? If Thor was a tyrant instead of a hero, right? If Thor was a tyrant, he'd be a Tyrannosaurus. No? Ah, that guy's remaining pretty low-key. Those might have been some of the worst jokes I've ever made. Sorry about that. It's Black Widow. There's a character I know. Uh-oh.
Intrusion alert.
What'd you do, Tyler? Oh, look at that. Tyler's so into it right now. He looks so intense. Ooh, punching. I don't really know what's going on, but it's fun to watch. Ooh, climbing.
This is not going to end well for you.
Ooh, swording. Ooh, kicking.
Looking for this?
Holding stuff.
You know how this ends.
Smoking. The grand finale.
You know how this ends.
Yeah, and just like that, it's over. All right, next out of the big building with the jet, we've got Black Widow meeting and greeting, hanging out, asking people about their t-shirts. I also caught quite a bit of superhero action on the other side of the giant Avengers logo over here today.
Greetings! It is a great honor to stand before you today on behalf of King T'Challa and the Kingdom of Wakanda.
Dude, this is weird. There's so many characters everywhere. Look at this, there's Ant-Man. That's a whole other series of movies I have yet to actually watch through, so I don't know who that is with him. Is it Ant-Man and Mosquito Gal, or... Hey, what's her name?
That is Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And that is the Wasp.
Oh, I called her Mosquito Gal. I hope she didn't hear me. Dude, do you think that's the real Paul Rudd in there? It wasn't at the Friends reunion, so they might not have anything else to do. Call me, Paul. Ooh, who gave him the authority to stand up there? Ha, ha. Now, like I said, I'm not caught up on the movies, but back over here where Heimlich's choo-choo train used to be, they've got some kind of Doctor Strange show going on. Check it out, you can kind of see him back there. Now, as you can see, it's very popular and it gets full really quickly, so I've only really seen bits and pieces. All I can tell you is whatever they're doing back there looks pretty weird. Huh. Maybe they should have called him Dr. Weird. All right, so eventually when this doesn't all require reservations to visit or a 2 or 3 hour standby line, this will be the way you get to Cars Land. But of course, at the moment, if you get in like we did for the reservation for the ride, once you leave, you're not getting back in without getting in that line all over again. Anyway, next door to Doctor Strange's Emporium of Strangeness is the garden of this weird object thing that I don't know what it is. Oh, I really need to catch up on those movies. Out in front of that, we've got the famous shawarma palace that everybody's been so hyped up on. Yeah, I love me some shawarma, dude. London's grandpa on his other side of his family is from the Middle East. So shawarma, kafta, makluba, dude, I love me some of that. Ooh, it looks like the old Bugs Land restrooms have been repurposed here. And of course, there's stalls to buy sick merch at. But I think the thing that's got people the most stoked out here, other than the Spider-Man ride, of course, is the Pym Test Kitchen. Wow, it actually looks really cool in here. You can see on the menu they've got all kinds of food, and in true Ant-Man fashion, it's being enlarged or shrunk in all kinds of weird ways. Shrunken buns and giant patties, and look at the size of that pretzel, to say nothing of the candy bars or the meatballs. See the giant enlarged soda cans up there? They lead down to a machine that actually has Mr. Pibb. Oh, thank the maker. Even the condiments are gargantuan. And look at the labels. Anyone into DCA history will recognize the original name of this land up there, Bountiful Valley Farm. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Oh, and last but not least, outside they have a bar with adult beverages and little flights of liquid. All right, so once you're out of the test kitchen over here, you're pretty much low-key at the end of the new part of the land. Because as you can see right here underneath this thorny fella, these are the old red car trolley tracks. And as you know, those red car trolleys have always ended their route right next door to the old Tower of Terror. Better known today, of course, as Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Hey, wait a minute. We got Star-Lord over here. See, now we're in familiar territory. Now I know where I am. I've got my bearings back on this side of the park. It's crazy because now the Tower of Terror is fully absorbed in the whole Marvel's Avengers Campus theming. This is basically the other boundary of the Avengers Campus. Eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later, you'll just be able to walk in and out of there, no problem, no reservation, no standby line. It's just tripping me out because who would have ever thought this part of DCA would change so drastically? Oh, and as long as I'm standing over here, I should mention there's a second Shawarma Palace location over here as well. We've been in here pretty much all day, and I haven't really seen a long line for this one. If you're heading in here and the other one is packed or has a long line, come double check over here next to the old Tower of Terror. You just might luck out and get no line like that. Doesn't seem like too much has changed over next to Guardians of the Galaxy, except that I noticed all over the ground over here is this colorful acid-looking slime, kind of shiny and reflective and multicolored, and there's tons of it all over the ground out here. I have no idea what that stuff is, and I'm not even sure it's new. I might have just never noticed it before. Anyway, I'd love to stay and hang around with you guys all day, but that last video that I posted took me 3 weeks and 2 laptops to edit and finish. So I guess this is all for today. I'll tell you what, man, I never knew Bugs Land was this big in this big open area. Who knew? They managed to cram a lot of stuff in here that makes fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe very happy indeed. So even though I've only seen 4 out of like 100 of those Marvel movies and I'm way behind the curve, and I mean way behind, like to the point where I was expecting Tobey Maguire to be Spider-Man behind, I was still pleasantly surprised with the way this turned out. Dude, it's packed, swarming with Marvel superheroes. It turned out to be pretty cool, and it's been especially cool for the kids. You should see so many excited faces when they see their favorite superhero. I just have one question. Where's Batman? Oh, right. Disney hasn't bought that yet. All right, guys, that's it. We came, we saw, we web sling. We've done our duty. Now it's time to go home and sleep well. side. So I think this has something to do with Doctor Strange, and that's about all I know. Ooh, look at that cute girl in the reflection. Dude, did you see that? That's Thor. I know him from my TV. Tyler, do you think people should go to store.randomland.com and get a sweet new t-shirt, dude?
Only if you really need a new t-shirt.
Or if you want one.
Or if you want one.
And you should want one, right?
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
I would say...
Where's yours, dude? You need one.
I would say...
Store.randomland.com, dude. Get there quick.
I would say go there quick because
you're going to buy all of them. And
I'm going to buy all of them.
Yeah. And Alex is not. Alex is going to buy all the cotton candy, though, so you might want to get that too. Okay, goodbye.